Welcome everyone to Jen's Joyful Kitchen, and you are going to love what I'm making tonight. How many of you struggle with easy one-pot meals that the whole family will love, and you don't have to cook up a whole bunch of different things in a whole bunch of different pots? If that is you, let me know below, because this recipe you are going to love. It's called Baked Ziti with sausage, and it's featuring our new enameled cast iron. Hi Sharon. So I am actually going to cook this up super quick. This is actually something that is available very soon for everybody, but I just wanted to share how it works. This is the enameled cast iron. So this is very similar. Actually, it is cast iron. But what's different about it is that it's enameled. So on the inside, there's a smooth surface. You can really see how things are cooking. You can get all those little brown bits. Super easy to clean because you can just wipe it right out, and it's dishwasher safe. And then on the outside, you can see it's got this really nice gray color, and so it looks great from oven to table. And that's the key thing here. You can go from top of the oven to in the oven, and you don't have to change pots. So how cool is that? So what I've already got in here is our sausage, our onion, and our garlic, and I just sauteed those for a few minutes, and I'm gonna add in now some diced tomatoes, petite dice, some tomato sauce. And then I'm also going to add just a couple spoonfuls of the tomato paste here. And this is what I love about our smooth edge can opener. I can actually put my scraper in this can and I don't have to worry about it actually getting cut. So a couple tablespoons of tomato paste. What that does is it really deepens the flavor that's in this dish. So tomato paste is just that really concentrated tomatoey flavor. So you can just get that really good flavor in not too long of a time. So got that all in there. Now what I love about this enameled cast iron is this not just for one pot meals. You can make the best bread ever in this enameled cast iron. You can do large chickens in it. You can do pot roasts. You can do chilies and soups. That's what I've been in the mood for lately. So that's what I've been doing with it. And I've just been amazed at how easy it really does clean up. Hi, Lynn. So I made broccoli cheese soup in it, and normally if you have a pot that, it can really kind of get stuck on there and you have to let it soak, you don't have to do that at all with this. So I just took my little brown scraper that actually comes with it, scrape it all off on the inside and wash it right up, and I was done with it in 1 minute. Hi, Terry. So I've got this going. Now, here's the key with enameled cast iron, or really any cast iron. You do not put it at high heat because it holds heat so well. That's the huge benefit of cast iron, that it really is an even heating pot, and you don't need to even put it past medium heat because it will actually feel like it's at high heat even at medium heat, just because of how well it retains the temperature. So we've got this in here, and you can let this simmer for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes however you want to do it. But if you're in a hurry, you can see it's hot. I just added all these ingredients, so it's just warming them back up. And I should mention too, I chopped up all my onions in my favorite little onion chopper called the manual food processor. So if you have this, let me know in the comments, because I'd love to know what else you like to do with it. I use mine all the time. So what else goes in this? Now, if you want this recipe, be sure to raise your hand in the comments and I'll be sending it over to you. So to go in with this, we're gonna put some Italian seasoning. So this is one of our Pampered Chef Pantry seasonings. All of our seasonings and rubs are gluten-free, MSG-free. They are fantastic. You don't have to think about, if I wanna make this Italian, what should I put in it? No, just put in Italian seasoning. So a couple teaspoons of this. And here's a little trick. Our lids, if you fill it to the first little line that's on the inside, it's about a tablespoon. So you don't even have to get out another measuring spoon for that. So we've got that in there. And then we're going to do just a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes. How many of you like crushed red pepper flakes? Just to give it a little bit of a kick. Only a 1/4 teaspoon is all you need. It might look like I'm doing a lot, but I'm not. I'm just sprinkling it in. Okay, so I'm gonna stir this together. It's already starting to bubble. Now, here's the cool thing about this dish. So what we're going to do, I'm gonna add the pasta in, and I'm gonna add the water in, and we are going to cook this for about 7 to 10 minutes with the pasta in it. And then I'm gonna add cheese and pop it in the oven. And what happens in the oven is that the cheese gets all gooey and just totally melted, and you only put it in the oven at 475 for about 7 minutes. So this is really a meal that you can make in less than 30 minutes for sure. So a whole pound of pasta. If you have big eaters at home that like a lot of pasta dishes, they're gonna love this dish. And we're just gonna pour in the water. Now, it looks like I didn't quite get enough water, so you definitely want to get 3 cups of water, and I did a pound of pasta plus all of those different sauces in there. What that's going to do is actually make it so that it absorbs all of the water in here, and then you don't have to drain anything off. So another huge plus for this recipe. Now, before I put the lid on, let me tell you about this awesome lid. So the lid comes with it. Yep, I'll get that over to you, Terry. The lid comes with it, and here's the key for this. You can see it's got these little bubbles, right? Why are these here? Well, this is going to blow your mind. Because as you're cooking, let's say you've got a roast or a chicken or something in there, and you know how when you take off the lid, like all the drips just kind of go down and on your table or on your stovetop or wherever you're taking the lid off. Well, what this is going to do is it actually makes those those little droplets, that's the word I'm looking for. It keeps those droplets on the bubble so that when you remove the lid, you can just lift it up, and actually all of those little droplets will come back down. And also while it's cooking, before you even remove the lid, guess what happens? It just continuously self-bastes whatever you have in there. So those little droplets don't just hang on the lid, they actually do drip back down and keep that food moist and just impeccable for taste. So that's what we're gonna do, is put the lid on. Now this is nice and heavy. So this is going to be a piece that really lasts for years and years and lifetimes to come. It'll be something that's passed down, and they're going to remember that homemade bread. They're going to remember that baked ziti with sausage and how you used to make it, and now you have it, you've given it to them. So this is a piece that you will love, and it's going to go with your family forever. So I think that is the really cool thing about it. But it's so beautiful. This lid is also nice, or the handle is also nice and wide, so that even when you're using oven mitt, it's not hard to get the lid off, because you know sometimes you're like, it's too, I can't get my hand around it. This is big enough and wide enough that it is enough room for you, because you know if you put that in the oven, it's gonna be hot. So this is what I love. I love one-pot meals, fast and easy. Everybody in the family loves them, and I can do it all in one pot, which is why I love the enameled cast iron, because it is so easy to clean. It keeps everything hot without cooking on high heat, and you can even keep it on low after, you know, maybe not everybody's home, and it'll still be nice and warm for them. So I hope you've enjoyed this recipe and you've gotten all of the tips with this new enameled cast iron. Please raise your hand in the comments. I'll send you that recipe, and I'll send you another one of my favorite one-pot meals that you and your family will love as well. And I can't wait to hear what your favorite feature of the enameled cast iron is as well. So drop that in the comments too. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoy this recipe with your family soon.